right into the jaws. That's enough to crush any bone in your body. Go ahead, chill. Just kidding. Tying the jaws by yourself can be a little challenging. Wide base, my man, wide base. I said wide base. Keep it down. Good job. Tying the jaws by yourself is a little challenging. Like I said, you need two hands to tie a good knot, and somebody has to hold the mouth closed while you're doing it, or you risk losing your fingers in the process. So the Seminoles came up with a technique they now refer to as bulldogging, holding the jaws closed with your chin in your chest. It'll free your hands up, give you time to take out leather or rope and tie a knot. If you want to take a picture, wait till both arms go out to the side, or you see the blood pouring down my throat. It's usually what I tell the kids to just stay in school. Can I take your pictures quickly, please? Take out a rope, a couple of wraps, tie a knot, and you'd have yourself a cotton-tied alligator. Now, judging by the complete lack of applause, I'm assuming you people are not really impressed with me or the alligator. There's really nothing better for my ego than pity applause. If you're looking for me after the show, I'll be checking into therapy. Trying to redeem myself in a minute or two. In the meantime, we're going to touch on a few different parts of the alligator's anatomy. The eyes of an alligator are very well protected. He's got very deep eye sockets. Anything would have threatened those eyes, they just drop to the bottom of the eye sockets on the way of harm. Bony, leathery eyelids come down to help protect them. Lower eyelids like you and I have, and he also has that third eyelid called a nictitating membrane. A nictitating membrane. Little transparent lens you may have just seen move from front to back and back to front, back to front. There you go. That acts to bring dust and debris away from the eyes, and also kind of acts as a pair of goggles for the alligator in the water. Behind the eyes, alligator's ears are flaps right there. Even with these small ears, they still hear not as well as you and I on land. They also hear very well into the water. Between the ears, behind the eyes, located right about there, alligator's brain. Alligator's brain's about the size of my thumb. They say there's only one animal in the entire world that has a smaller brain to body size ratio, and of course is the alligator wrestler. I still don't get that joke. Big plates you see over the back, they are called scutes. They are solid bone osteoderms. They do two things for an alligator. Number one, it is armor plating, protects them from predators, other alligators, during the territorial and mating disputes. It also acts as a solar panel. When it's cold, these guys lay out in the sun with that dark black skin. The sun beats down, heats up that skin, and those scutes are all covered in little blood vessels. That blood will heat up, circulate to the body, increasing the energy and metabolism. You'll notice I said the skin was black and not green. Because almost every sign, almost every t-shirt, cartoon, painting, stuffed animal, rubber toy, high school, college mascot you've ever seen of an alligator, it's almost always green. I'm not too smart, but that's not green, that's black. Now, what separates alligator wrestling from alligator capturing, of course, dangerous stunts, doing a couple of foolish things, like we'll do right now. First trick is called the Florida Smile, which is simply opening the alligator's mouth if he lets me. Thank you, sir. He's got 40 teeth on top and 40 teeth in the bottom. If you look in the back of his throat, it appears he has little to no throat opening. He has an oversized palatal valve or glottis, which allows him to go underwater, capture food without drowning. He would usually then surface above the water to swallow that food. He likes to make it look dangerous sometimes. It's a bit of a showman. You do realize without me, you'd be a suitcase, right? Let's just follow the script, okay? Listen, we're pretty much over 2 with applause right now. This does not represent our best work. This thing even on? Check it. I was Eddie Murphy all day. You guys rolled into town like a funeral. You're probably just a laughing on the inside kind of crowd, that's all it is. It's okay, I'll do this last trick and let you guys go back to sleep. I make myself laugh if nobody else. Alright, last trick is called a face-off, because if by chance I do mess up, And, hey, this is also going to show you exactly what a bachelor's degree in psychology is now worth. From the University of Massachusetts, anyway. My parents wasted a lot of money in college. They don't really appreciate the fact that I make bad jokes about it in an alligator pit. I'm 53 years old and my dad is still telling me to give him his money back. Trust me, that would never happen. Last trick, no hero stuff. Oh, we almost made it. The drugs are wearing off. I don't know what to do. Because the lad, listen, if you tried to bite me right now, this could look exciting. Instead, it's like I'm trying to keep my dog in a bathtub. It's the last trick, Petunia. You watch that elbow, I'll be singing soprano. Listen, if you slap me in the butt with that tail, you better buy me dinner and tell me you love me first. I am not approved. But if you're going to spank me, I expect some romance first. Okay? No, otherwise you just feel cheap. We've gone off the rails. Sometimes people clap. This smells amazing, by the way. Okay, I found my keys. Oh no! Hey, I like the way you walk, girl. $50 says you don't make the water. You didn't even make the end of the joke. But it's amazing how fast they move, isn't it? Wow. Hey, now at least you can appreciate why you have to run zigzag. Yeah, because otherwise they would never catch you. They started that whole thing. You ever heard of that? She's been alligator run zigzag. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. That is not your fault. I've been pushing that on students and tourists down here for like 50 years. Listen, don't run zigzag, just run. I mean, if you're gonna do anything, you trip the kids and you walk away with dignity. Not your own kids if you can help it. Hey, but if it comes down to it, come on, man. They are smaller and faster than we are. They got a much better chance, especially on vacation. These kids are so hopped up on Mountain Dew and Skittles right now. The Gator has no chance. That kid will be doing that reverse matrix flip where he's running upside down. The Gator's like, oh crap, it's on Skittles. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, guys, with that is the end of the show. Again, anything with the basket down there does go to help save more of these beautiful alligators. Just like Zeus, I always do appreciate that. Still won't make the water. These guys out tremendously. We always do appreciate that. Thanks for coming out, guys, and God bless. Guys, if you have any questions at all, feel free to Google it. That's kind of what I said. That's joking. Feel free to use that with yourself. When you do head out to that right, your left, circle on the back. If you want to stop at the photo booth, don't be the alligator. That's the white tent behind you. If you get wet, that's just Gator.